Good morning, friends. Today we're building on open number line, subtracting with an open number line, adding on an open number line to subtract, to use any strategy to subtract. So you need 657, 658 as your two pages. Tear those out, get it ready to go, put your name on it, and let's knock this out. So if you have a strategy you like, you can use it. So for example, you could just do 598 minus 319, and we're going to get to the regrouping strategy. You could just say, well, I can't do 8 minus 9. Well, I need to regroup. I need to grab a 10 and make this 8 tens, and then add a 10 to this, which is 18. And 18 minus 9, 8 minus 1, and 5 minus 3. So you could do that for your strategy. We'll do the first one. We'll do a regrouping. So it's 18 minus 9 is 9, 8 minus 1 is 7, and 5 minus 3 is 2. So the answer is 279. That's just good old fancy regrouping. This one right here, I'm going to subtract on the open number line, 794. How do we do that? Well, the best way to do it is just to break it down to hundreds, tens, and ones. So let's do 452. Let's do hundreds first. So minus 400. So if it's subtracting 400 away, you can do a little math underneath it. 4, 9, 7 minus 4 is 3. So it's 394. So how did I do that again? I took the 4 because it's 400. It's right there. And I said, okay, I'm going to go back 400. And I'll just subtract underneath. 4 minus 0, 9 minus 0, 7 minus 4. Great. Then I'm going to take the tens. 5 tens. It's 50. And just take away 50. 4, 4, 3. So I have 344. And then last but not least, I have 2 ones. Just go 1, 2. Take 2 away. 4 minus 2. 2. 4 minus 0. 3 minus 0. Answer, 342. How did I do it again? So when you're doing an open number line and you're subtracting, you're going to take this subtrahend. You're going to say 4 hundreds. 5 tens is 50. 2 ones here. So 452. I just expanded notation from last chapter. And I'm just showing you underneath. You could do this mentally. You don't have to do the subtraction underneath. I'm just showing you how to do it with a stacking of subtraction. Last but not least, the 3 strategies so far. We've covered 2 in the chapter, but we'll do the other one we've covered in the chapter. Is 355 to 871. This is adding up on the number line. I'll move this over slightly and zoom it in for you. Remind me to zoom it out afterwards. So I'm starting at 355 and I have to get to 871, so I'm adding to get there. Well, how do I get there? Well, I'll start with the hundreds. We talked about this. How many hundreds was it going to take me to get to 355 to 8 or 9? Well, let's see. 100, 455, 200, 555, 300, 655, another 100, 755, and then last 100, 855. Ooh, don't have a lot of room left, do I? Should have maybe just gone 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now I need to get from 855 to 871. I could do 10 would be 65. 10, another 10 would be 75. So let's do plus 10. 865. Wow. Running out of room, friends. Not good planning ahead by me. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Gets me to 855 plus 10 is 865. You can barely see it in there. 865 to 871 is another 6. the last top right there. Plus 6. So I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 560. Should be the answer. So I did 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 510, 506 more is 571. So I'm going to give you the option here of trying whatever strategy you want. I'll give you a hint on some of these. This one will be great for regrouping, stacking. Doesn't require regrouping. This one does require regrouping. You might want to do an open number line. And this one requires grouping. You might want to do an open number line. Or if you want to try regrouping or doing an adding up or subtraction down from the open number line, you can more than welcome to, but I need you to solve the next 3 forms. Down to bottom says Leo says the difference of 526 and 526 and 217 is greater than 200. Is it reasonable? Yes or no? Yes because or no because? Well, is it greater than 200? Well, if you take 200 away from that and 17 away from that, is it reasonable? Yes or no? Because. Morning. Doing well.
Tried all of them.
My art guys are in art. This is Brian's going to take them. Special.
Oh, then maybe we just missed. Maybe that's what you're going to take. Yeah.
We'll try. Happy to see you. See you soon.
Flipping over on the back. It says Tia collected cans to raise money for school. She collected 569 cans on Monday, some more cans on Tuesday. Now she has 789 cans. How many cans did Tia collect on Tuesday? So to figure that out, you need to subtract 789 minus 569. Philippe has 453 stamps in his collection. Emily has 762 stamps. How many more stamps? How many more subtraction? 762. Always subtract the bigger number, not which one comes first. So this is going to require regrouping. If you're going to regroup, make sure you regroup here. If not, use an open number line up here. Down here it says write a subtraction problem about recycling. Use 3-digit numbers. Mom has 492 donuts. She eats 491. How many are left? That's what I wrote. And then down here it says, on Saturday, 28 fewer boys and girls played in soccer matches. If 214 girls played, how many boys played? Open number line. That's going to require a grouping, just so you know. Go ahead and solve those problems. Get done turning. If you have any questions, come see me.